Hello everybody and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. Hope you guys are doing well. Just going to do a collective reading real quick. Sorry if you can hear them working on the lawn outside. They're spreading something. They're like treating it somehow. He should be done in my area shortly, so I can't see it being too much longer. Okay. All right, so this will have an extended reading. The extended is on Patreon. The link is in the description, or the link to Patreon is in my link tree up in the bio. Personal readings are not open for right now. When I go on break for school, they will be reopened. If you join my Patreon community, you get discounts and exclusive content and first look at videos before they air, like on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or wherever you're watching this. Patreon sees it first. I'm sorry about this, guys. I might have to stop. Maybe not. Anyway, like I was saying, Patreon sees it first. They're also going to get much more exclusive content than what like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram sees, or TikTok, or wherever you guys are seeing this. So go, and I'll be uploading some of those things onto YouTube as well. So make sure you go and subscribe to YouTube. Don't forget to like and share this, comment, all the good things. Subscribe, whatever you gotta do. Follow me. Come on into the garden, guys. All right. Spirit, what kind of message do we have for the collective here today? What kind of message do we have? Oh. Well, this could go one of two ways, so let's see. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Whoa. Really? Oh, wow. Ooh. Well then, whoever story this is for, I feel for you, okay? All right, so there's a couple people involved here. All right, I don't know what you got going on, but to me, it feels like there's, all right, so there's some type of cycle closure or ending, like a major ending, final decision. There's no longer a back and forth. Spirit or the universe or God or your ancestors may have come in and kind of enforced this ending, this cycle closure, because it needed to happen. Okay. It's so that a new beginning can happen, and so that your passion could be reignited. It's so that an opportunity can come towards you. All right. I do feel that there are, you yourself, you're presenting as the Queen of Pentacles. So you may have earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it just is a possibility. Don't hold on to that. Because if you don't have those placements and this resonates, it could be very well for you. You could just come off as a very nurturing, stable, grounded person who takes care of home and, work life. There's a balance there. there's something about like very nurturing, maybe a little mothering, but not in the sense of like you try to mother people. You just have this nurturing quality where people feel very like secured by you, or like they are safe in your presence. I see where you may be feeling a little bit disappointed with how this ending or how this cycle is closing out. But what I'm feeling is if you were in some form of long-term commitment or some type of secure financial, like an inheritance or something along those lines, something may be happening where the access to that or the relationship or whatever's been long-standing is going to end. Okay. If this is, something about your financial security that was something that you didn't really feel passionate about, you weren't really like excited about whatever this was. So if this was a job where you were at long term and the money may have been okay, it put you in a space where you were feeling a little bit comfortable, so you weren't forced to go find something new or something with more money, but this wasn't actually something that really like ignited your passion or felt like it was your path, or it felt like you really like you were jazzed up or amped up about it. I feel like that's coming to an end, and actually pretty quickly. I feel like you're going to move through that cycle closure with whatever this is pretty quickly. And there's an opportunity. There's going to be another opportunity that's handed to you to be able to close this cycle out. I do see that you may, if this is something to do with like a relationship, because I have the King of Wands, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and I have the King of Pentacles. There may be two people. It seems like you have two people in your energy possibly that might want a new beginning with you. They both feel passionate about you. They both want something. You may not really like these options or feel like it's like... What I'm feeling is because they want a new beginning with you, there may have been something that happened with both of these options that kind of make you feel like, really these are my options. Like it doesn't feel like you're excited. And I think it's because something happened in both of these relationships that made it seem like a little lackluster, or you got disappointed in some way. There is one that you feel far more stable with, far more secure with. That person may have like their finances underway. They may have stability about them. They may be very comforting and nurturing themselves. You may just feel secure or safe in their presence. And maybe you see that something long-term could happen where you could commit to this person and it would last long-term, even though you may feel a little disappointed about how something played out. The thing is that cycle of disappointment is ending for you though. Like this is a major cycle closure. The other person, the King of Wands energy, this person feels a little flighty. It's underneath the Knight of Swords. They're like in and out. They may shut down communication and then open back up with communication. It just doesn't feel like this is somebody that's emotionally mature either. They keep going back and forth with their emotions. They're, they may be very like charismatic and you may be attracted to them, and it may be very passionate, but there's not something secure and stable about it. If this is just one person and you don't have two options, they may have been in this like in and out flighty, like energy, but they may be coming into being more stable. They may be turning into the King of Pentacles and kind of moving out of the King of Wands energy. That could be for a very small few of you, because I feel heavily that these are actually two options. And I just feel like neither of them you're really like, oh, well, you both have disappointed me, so may the best person win. Like, that's how this feels. There's something, all right, one of these options I feel like is your divine counterpart. It is somebody that you're going to be able to level up with, that you're going to be able to like build businesses and legacies and have um, long-term commitment with, and may be able to build generational wealth with this person. And I think you kind of intuitively know who the more stable option is, who's the one that's a little bit more just secure, a little bit more stable, who's more grounded, who's the healthier and even like mentally healthier option. Okay? You may know there's somebody that's like coming off as like some type of leader, or this person could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, and Capricorn heavily placements. You may intuitively know that if they were giving to other people, if they were like giving their time, energy, and resources to others, that is quickly stopping. There's something about someone was giving to something else and that's quickly stopping. There's an ending that's coming with that. Also, again, I just feel like you intuitively know, and you're being shown that you're able to build something with someone where you guys are going to be able to give back in some way. You're going to be able to give back to the community. It's really going to balance out your finances. You guys, again, are going to be able to build something financially that is very lucrative for you guys. And it brings in a level of balance, okay? Heavily. Someone feels very indecisive. Again, I feel like somebody knows that you're guarded towards them because of what has happened in the past, and they know that there was some bullshit. They may have like lied in the past or hid things from you. You know, they might not have been honest about how they were truly feeling, because that could be lying and hiding from you. It doesn't have to be like hiding another person or another relationship, or, you know, hiding that they're a thief, or, you know, anything like super dramatic. But they definitely were not being honest about how they were feeling. They felt very like guarded, and almost like you were going to try to take from them in some way. And I think that's based off of past relationships, things that have happened in their past. And I think that what they basically did was they didn't act appropriately, or the way that they should have within this relationship. I think this is coming back around. Oh yeah, they're thinking about reconciling with you. They want to come out of like any kind of negative space that you guys are in. And they're also like coming out of like holding back. I feel like this person didn't really tell you how they were truly feeling, or they were lying about how they were feeling for some of you, based off of like past trauma and stuff. You may have really triggered them, or they thought maybe it was too good to be true. But they've been thinking about reconciling. They've been thinking about coming out of holding back, and no longer holding back, because they can see where it's bringing just negativity to the situation. All right, so the Judgment card was at the bottom of the deck when I was talking before. It just came out. This person wants to reconcile. It's like their wish to reconcile. They've also made the decision to follow their heart and go with what they've actually been wishing for and what they actually want. Yeah, they've kept this a secret, but their intuition was telling them all along, and they were like, they weren't listening to it. They weren't listening to it. And they see that you've kind of detached yourself from the situation, and you've moved into like this new beginning. You've taken leap of faith. You've like really like, you know, started a new journey with yourself. You not so much in like a moved on type of situation where you may have moved on. Maybe like you've always had a soft spot for this person or something along those lines, but It's like you definitely have moved into creating a level of abundance for yourself. You've definitely moved into like using your intuition and like building yourself up and like turning into the Empress. Like they see you that way. They see where they can commit to you. They see where they can give love to you, that they truly love you. You may have intuitively known that this person had feelings for you, or that you guys were divine counterparts in some way, or like you guys are each other's match. Excuse me. They think you might be a little cold to starting new with them. But they definitely have been keeping what they want a secret. Like, not a lot of people know that they want to work things out with you. Not a whole lot of people know that they've been longing for you, that like their wish fulfillment is to reconcile with you, and that if they had the opportunity to be able to do this, they wouldn't be so like closed off. They would, you know, they would take this new beginning for what it is and take the opportunity to be a little bit more engaging and passionate and nurturing and loving towards you. Because all the kings that I see is King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. King of Swords hasn't come out, but the Queen of Swords has. So they think you're very just cut off from this. Okay, we're going to move into the extended. We're going to get a couple more messages about this specifically. And then we're going to get some oracles and some messages and some charms to end the message. Okay, guys? So if you're going to come over onto the Patreon, the link is in the description box, or it's in my link tree up in the bio. If you guys are not, and this is where this ends for you guys, just know that somebody's thinking about you. Somebody loves you. Even if you're like, ugh, you know what I mean? Even if you're like, okay, like I know that you're like whatever about this, but somebody definitely is rethinking this ending, or having ended things for you or with you, and they want a new opportunity. They want a new opportunity. Okay. All right. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you soon.